Will Donald Trump be impeached by Christmas? Hi, I'm Thor Sandalwood, and that's what we're talking about today using astrology as our guide. Well, this is going to be an update on the impeachment with Donald Trump, because I did make a video a few weeks back kind of giving us the update about the planetary energies that are happening right now. It looks like that Donald Trump right now is in real big trouble. Just recently in the news media, the U.S. Justice Department did rule in favor of the House Democrats, saying that they can use the grand jury evidence from the Mueller investigation. So the U.S. Department of Justice was basically ordered to give that information over to the Democrats. This is not good for Donald Trump. This means that they're getting the green light on moving forward with this impeachment. And it was a judge that ruled this. Also, I saw there was an article that came out by Steve Bannon, who was Donald Trump's old political strategist. He said that Nancy Pelosi is quote unquote winning and that Donald Trump is really losing his lead right now and he will get impeached. So we're even having Mitt Romney come out, very, very strong Republican senator coming out, and now he's also demanding and supporting the impeachment. So there's a lot of Republicans that could switch sides right now. We already know the Democrats are probably going to have the votes in the House. So if this thing, the impeachment will get voted on in the House of Representatives, then it will move on to the trial in the Senate. Now, if the political winds keep moving really, really fast, we might have Republicans jump ship and join the Democrats in the Senate. Now, guys, astrologically, this is a very dangerous time for Donald Trump's, his whole presidency. What this all really started, astrologically, this is my belief, is Rahu entered a special portion of the zodiac called Ardra on September 27th, 2019. So about a month ago, Rahu entered Ardra. And if you guys watched any of my previous videos, whenever Rahu's entered Ardra, crazy things have happened in the world. 9/11 happened the last time it was in Ardra. JFK was assassinated while Rahu was transiting Ardra. So we know that this is a very volatile time. Ardra is known as the god of storms. So this is a very, very volatile time for not just on the world stage, but I mean in all of our personal lives, really. Rahu's going to continue transiting Ardra all the way till April 22nd of 2020 when it enters the next nakshatra. So this is total like danger zone, okay? There also is, and this is going to be the big thing this month. Now, Mitch McConnell came out, who's the Senate Majority Leader, Republican Senate Majority Leader, come out and said, expect this impeachment proceedings to be happening by Thanksgiving. So this thing is dead set, pretty much going to happen in the month of November. Okay, so astrologically, we know Rahu's transiting Ardra, but this is going to be the big thing that adds the fuel to the fire is going to be starting November 4th. Is going to be when really the foot hits the accelerator on this impeachment thing, okay? Starting on November 4th is when Jupiter enters a new sign of Sagittarius, according to the sidereal zodiac, guys, if you guys have been following my videos. Jupiter's going to enter Sagittarius on November 4th of 2019. It's going to be joining Saturn and Ketu, which are all going to be in the sign of Sagittarius together. This is a very dangerous time for Trump because if we look at Donald Trump's chart, when Jupiter was transiting Scorpio, Jupiter was aspecting his natal sun, which is in the 10th house of Taurus. Okay, so seven houses from Jupiter, his natal sun was receiving that aspect from Jupiter, which was supporting him. It was protecting him. But once Jupiter enters Sagittarius on November 4th, his natal sun is going to lose that Jupiter aspect. That Jupiter will not be protecting and giving his sun any more strength. This also means he's in a very weak time right now, or his sun is not getting any protection. And remember, his sun is his Lagnisha. He's a Leo, so that's his that planet rules his whole chart. It's losing the Jupiter aspect. It's losing that grace. So this is why this impeachment happening by Thanksgiving is pretty much a done deal at this point. If not Thanksgiving, it's going to be the next couple months, okay? I'm thinking by Christmas, we're going to know what direction. Now, I don't know if by Christmas the whole thing will be all played out as far as he gets convicted in the Senate and he's done. But the House of it coming to the vote in the House of Representatives is going to happen. And it looks like everything is getting green lighted by the universe for this to go through. Whether or not what your politics are, it's being green lighted. We also have the issue that K2 and Saturn have been in the same sign of Sagittarius since March, when K2 entered Sagittarius with Saturn. Now, K2 and Saturn have been in the same sign. So guys, K2 is the south node of the moon in Western astrology. That's what it's known as. But in the Vedic astrology, it's called K2. K2 is the beheader. It usually beheads things in our lives. It chops things. It makes things go away, okay? Remember, guys, I said that Saturn and K2 have been together in Sagittarius since March of 2019. And then they stayed together. They were actually transiting together for a while when Saturn went retrograde. Saturn represents the government. It represents stability, politicians, stability in society. That's what Saturn represents, the masses. So K2 being there with Saturn represents, and now we're entering this time of Rahu and Ardra, represents instability in the government, things being cut out. If you guys remember my last Donald Trump impeachment video, I noticed that Saturn and K2 were both transiting the same sign during Richard Nixon's impeachment. And what happened when Richard Nixon, the whole impeachment thing happened? Richard Nixon ended up resigning. So I'm still on the fact that I believe if it looks like Donald Trump's going to go, they may convict him in the Senate, he will resign. There's other people even coming out in the media saying that they believe he will resign. So everything's lining up that where we may have a Richard Nixon moment happening. We might have a repeat of the Richard Nixon story. We're going to be finding out things from the Mueller report that probably weren't fully. A lot of that Mueller report is hidden from the public, redacted, and we probably don't know the full scope of it. But it looks like they are going to move. They're moving on this thing. So by April of 2020, between now and April 2020, I'm expecting that he will resign. He will be impeached in the House of Representatives. I believe that's just a majority, which they're going to have a majority in the House of Representatives. Then when it reaches the Senate trial, I think there's going to be a lot of things that come out where Republicans are going to start switching sides and maybe because of the political winds, shift that they may convict him. He will probably resign before that happens. He's not going to want to be publicly humiliated by being forced from office. We're in a very dangerous time right now because of this whole thing. We also have a lot of radical elements within American society. It's very, very political divided environment. So I'm really worried that if this impeachment thing does go through, if there's either a resignation or a conviction in the Senate, that there may be more either just riots, uprisings, different things happening because the storm god is going to be fully loose and we might be seeing a lot of instability going on along with an economic recession that is coming. I am forecasting a big economic recession showing up very soon here. So that's what we're looking at, guys. We're looking at this impeachment going down before Thanksgiving. Guys, what do you guys think about the impeachment? Tell me down below in the comments. Do you guys agree? Do you think that maybe I'm wrong about everything? Just let me know. Comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel for more readings, more predictions, and all types of fun stuff like that. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.